Guys, the Loot Gamer over here, and welcome to my Destiny 2 episodes on all the kinds and loot. Sorry guys, I've been taking a couple of time, making these videos, but I want to make sure they're actually really good content. Took me a couple of days to actually find all the energy hand cannons, which I'll be showing you guys in this video. But if you guys want to see the next video on more hand cannons, please subscribe and like this, because I really took a lot of time and emphasis to show you all the really nice energy hand cannons. But this over here, guys, as you can tell, it's called the Allegro 34. And of course, this is a rare handgun that can be equipped by all classes. It can also be transferred between characters using the bolts. The Allegro 34 obviously can be dismantled, which will get you some glimmer. But we want to know, the actual characteristics of this gun. So the first thing we know, guys, is called the adaptive frame. What that means is it's a well-rounded grip with reliable and sturdy. And the first upgrade we get on this gun per se, guys, is this very steady hand HCS, which basically means increases your stability and increases your handling speed, which is very nice. So you get good handling speed and good stability, so it actually won't change too bad. And also has a stable hand cannon sight, which you guys will see. And the second sort of upgrade we get on this bad boy is called the True Sight HCS, which basically means balanced hand cannon sight. The perks that you get off this, guys, is called the slightly increases your range. It also slightly increases your stability. It also slightly increases your handling speed as well. So I would definitely choose the True Sight HCS over the steady hand, because you get everything. You get increased range, you get increased stability, and you also get increased handling. The second upgrade on column 2, which is basically called the Rickets round. So rounds rickets off high surfaces. What that means, guys, is it increases your stability and slightly increases your range as well, which is right, I guess. And the third column on the third upgrade on this gun over here is called the open shot. So that improves accuracy and range on the opening shot of attack. So you get better sort of attack on range, which is okay, I guess. And the default shader restores your gear to its default colors. Pretty good gun, I would say, guys, because you get yourself good stability and good range. That's the main perks for this gun. But let me know what you guys think of this one. Guys, Helios HC1. This is a very common basic handgun, and of course it can be equipped by any class, and we could transfer it between characters using the bolts. And of course we get glimmer from this gun, guys. But what do we know most about this gun? Nothing too crazy about this gun, guys, that I was able to find. But the first upgrade we get is called the lightweight frame. So it handles superb handling and move faster when this weapon is equipped. So if you guys are all about having a build that has fast speed and very nice stability, I would definitely get this gun. And the second sort of upgrade and the last upgrade that we get from this gun is True Sight HCS, which has balanced hand cannon sight. So what does that give you, guys? That gives you slightly increased range, also gives you slightly increased stability, and also gives you slightly increased handling speed. So we know we get good stability, good range, and good handling speed, and it's a lightweight gun. So in case you guys want a very nice PvP gun that has speed, stability, and range, this is definitely the gun to use, guys. But let me know whether you guys have used the Helios HC1 in any sort of PvP, and let me know what you guys think of it. But that's all I was able to really find off this gun, guys. But tell me, guys, it's called the Lamia HC2. Crazy ass name. This is a rare gun, of course. And the thing I do like about this gun, though, is that it has a really nice lightweight frame. So this gives you superb handling and move faster when this weapon is equipped. So you could be speeding up +2 agility, which is very nice. So that's the first upgrade we get with this gun. Second upgrade on column 1 is Hitmark HCS. So accurate handling hand cannon sight. So slightly increases your range, in case you guys want to have that really nice range. The second upgrade is called True Sight HCS. So for balanced hand cannon sight, so slightly increases your range and slightly increases your stability, and also slightly increases your handling speed. So a really nice upgrade to have on that. Column 2, which is your fled mag wells, optimized for fast reloading, which is nice, especially with these kind of guns, because they are pretty slow with with reloading. So slightly increases your stability and greatly increases your reload speed. Column 3, which is called Outlaw, so your precision kills greatly decrease your reload time. So the more headshots you have and your precision kills, faster reload time, which is really nice. So this gun, I would say it's not bad. It's a good gun, but nowhere near the previous gun that I guys showed you. But what do you guys think of this one, the Lamia HC2? I think it's pretty good. But this is called the Kaifeng HC3. Very interesting name. But of course, guys, this is a rare handgun and can be dismantled to generate upgradable materials, which is nice. And of course, the sources, where can we find this gun, right? First place that we can find this gun is Challenge of the Elders. So this item is granted through the Challenge of the Elders. The Taken King as well. This item requires the Taken King expansion. We get this bad boy from the Crucible. We could also get this from the Iron Banner. We could get this from the Crimson Doubles. We could also get this from the Prison of Elders. And we could also get this from Oryx, which is the Dreadnought. We could also get this from any kind of strike. So this item can drop as a strike reward. Exotic items can only drop from the most challenging strike playlist. So a couple of places that we could get this gun, guys. I will repeat it again. The Challenge of the Elders, the Taken King, Crucibles, Iron Banner, Crimson Doubles, Prison of Elders, Oryx, Dreadnought, and Strike. So we can get them from all those places. Now, of course, we want to know the upgrades, right? So the first thing we get from this bad boy is called Kinetic Damage. So this weapon causes kinetic damage, which is very nice in case you guys want to have a mixture of damage. And the second upgrade from that is called Random Selected Perk. So this could be one of the 2 random selected perks. So the first perk you get is called Stable Sight, optimized for excellent recoil control. And the second upgrade is called Quick Draw IS, which is Agile Sight, lightning fast handling. And the second and third perk is called the Random Selected Perk. So this could be one of the 2 random perks. So fast draw, which slightly increases your sight, and also a lightweight design and gun. And the other upgrade is called True Sight IS, which is flexible sight, light with good recoil control, and strong target acquisition. And the third upgrade on this bad boy is called Sure Shock IS, which snapshot sight, which excellent handling speed and superb target acquisition. I know that's a lot of information in just one ball, but basically what we get from this gun, guys, is you're able to pick a couple of perks. So the first perk you could pick is Stable Sight and Optimized Recoil, which is the first perk. The second perk is Lightning Fast Handling. The third perk is Standard Control, so lightweight design and lightweight gun. And the fourth perk is Light with good recoil and strong target acquisition. So you get really nice control and a very, very nice target acquisition as well. That's only just on the first column. The second column we could get, this could be one of the 16 random selected perks. So a partial refund. So basically that means chance to return a position of the magazine after an assist. So you're actually able to change your magazine sort of reload time, which is really nice. The second upgrade is called Cascade, which melee kills automatically reload a portion of the weapon's magazine. So when you hit them, when you hit your enemy, you reload your ammunition, which is very good. Third perk is called the Underdog. So this weapon gains a boost to range and handling when health is low, which is really nice. Fourth perk, Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. So as you guys are about to die, you get really nice accuracy and more damage. The fourth one is called Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. Sorry guys, I already said that. The fourth one is called the Rescue Mag. So chance to refill this weapon's magazine when critically wounded. So when you're wounded, you'll have more ammo. Simple as that. Next one is called Life Support. Kills with this weapon while critically wounded have a chance to start regenerating your health. Really nice. Danger Close. This update does this weapon gains increased reload and handling when 2 or more enemies are in close proximity. Next one is called the Surrounded. This weapon gains bonus damage when 3 or more enemies are in close proximity. So you get more damage as there are more enemies around you. Last Resort. This weapon handles the reload faster than the wield in the last living player of the Spire team. Another upgrade, guys, called Exhumed. This weapon gains improved range and handling for a short time after revival. Another crazy upgrade, guys. This has over 16 upgrades, but I'll tell you guys all of them. Relentless Tracker. Kills with this weapon grant enhanced motion tracker resolution for a short time. Triple Tap is the next sort of upgrade. Randomly landing precision hits while return 1 round to the magazine. Hot Swap is the next upgrade. Reading this weapon grants a brief period of bonus accuracy. Next upgrade, Outlaw. Precision kills with this weapon dramatically increase reload speed. Next upgrade, Spray and Pay. Increase the reload speed of this weapon when its mag is empty. And the last upgrade on this one on column 2 is Range Finder. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range. This weapon has an amazing amount of customization. And I'm going to go on to the third column, guys, which has a lot more, 16 more sort of random perks that you could pick from. So column 3, stay tuned, guys. This is also going to be a bit long. Randomly selected perk. So this could be one of 6 randomly selected perks. So extended magazine. So you have more weapons and more ammunition. Hand loaded. This weapon is effective at an extended range. Sense in increases range and accuracy. Harder to handle decreases carried amount capacity. The next upgrade, snapshot. Aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. Lightweight. When held, this weapon grants +2 character agility. Next upgrade, speed reload. Reload this weapon quickly. And the fourth and last and final upgrade on this category in column 3 is injection mold. So increases stability and faster handling. The last and final one, guys, which is crazy, it has a braced frame, increases your stability and reduces magazine size though. Small bone, which is the next upgrade, increases range and stability, slower reload, and reduced magazine size. This gun has unlimited amount of customization, and I would personally say this is the best gun to have as a hand cannon because the amount of customizations you guys can have on this is insane. So I would definitely pick this gun up, guys. Let's do this. Let's just pick it up right now. And guys, as you can tell, we got the Minuet 12 or Minuet 12. I wonder how they pronounce that. This is an uncommon handgun which can be equipped by all classes, and of course we could dismantle this and we get some glimmer from this bad boy. First upgrade we get with this bad boy. This is an adaptive frame, so a well-rounded grip with reliable and sturdy. The second upgrade we get is called a steady hand, HCS. So we get increased stability and increased handling speed. So we normally get, I would say, good stats with this, pretty average. And then the next upgrade is called True Sight HCS. From the other guns, as you can tell, you get slightly increased range, slightly increased stability, and slightly increased handling speed. And column 2, we get the rocket rounds. What does that do for us? That increases your stability and slightly increases your range. So this gun, I would say, is more of a mediocre kind of gun. As you guys know, it's an uncommon handgun, so not too special. I would say this gun will be good to use, especially in the beginning of the game. But of course, when we are doing raids, we need something a bit more powerful. But what do you guys think of the Minuet 12? I think it's average. Next gun, guys, is called the Presto 48. Really gangster name, I guess. This is a rare hand cannon. And of course, what do we get with this bad boy? It has also the same upgrade as the previous one. It has an adaptive frame, so well-rounded grip with reliable and sturdy. The second upgrade we get with this bad boy is called the True Sight HCS. The same as the other one, as we could tell. Slightly increases your range, slightly increases your stability, and slightly increases your handling speed. Pretty average, I would say. The next upgrade we get is called Sunshot HCS. This pinpoint handgun sight, so increases your range, but decreases your stability and decreases your handling speed. So I wouldn't even recommend the Sunshot HCS because you get too many disadvantages. Only advantage you get is just your range, which I wouldn't say it's worth it though. The next upgrade is called the accurized rounds. So this weapon can fire longer distances. So I'll probably skip the Sunshot HCS and I'll probably do the accurized rounds. So you get an increased range. Column 3, which is the next upgrade on this one, is called the timed payload. So you get projectiles attached to enemies explode after a short delay. So you know projectiles make enemies explode, which is really, really nice. So it has that one perk there called the timed payload. So has one perk to it, but the Presto, to be honest, guys, is a bit disappointing for me. You don't really get too many good sort of perks on this bad boy. But what do you guys think of the Presto 48? Would you guys equip this gun or not really? Guys, this gun actually reminds me of Kamehameha. I don't know why, for some weird reason. The Roi Kumakatok. Really interesting name. This is a legendary handgun. It can be dismantled to create glimmer, weapon parts, and legendary marks. It can also be transferred between characters using the amazing bolt. Sources. Where can we get this goddamn gun, guys? We can get this gun from the Taken King. This item requires the Taken King expansion, of course. The Gunsmith, Banshee 44. The Gunsmith sometimes sells this item in the tower. You may also need to gain reputation with him to unlock this item. So we need to do a lot of raids and a lot of strikes. So what can this gun do? So it says the Kumakatok HC4 can also be upgraded with the following parts. So the first thing that we could do is we could use kinetic damage. This weapon causes kinetic damage. Also, infuse, which means consume a more powerful weapon to boost the attack value of this weapon. So we're actually able to fuse this weapon and get more damage, which is really nice. First column upgrade we get on this bad boy is called Fast Draw IS. So that gives you standard sight. A lightweight design, good for recoil and control. So we get really nice recoil and lightweight sort of gun. Randomly selected perks. So you can select any one of these perks. So you get number 1, steady hand IS. So that basically means a stable sight. Optimized for excellent recoil control. Quick draw IS, which basically means agile sight, lightning, fast handling, and randomly selected perks. So the next perk that we can get from this is sure shot IS. So snapshot sight, excellent handling, superb target acquisition. Next perk, guys, is true sight IS, flexible sight, light with good recoil control, strong target acquisition. Those are really nice perks. Column 2, the next perks that we could get, which is really nice. You could pick any 6 of these in case you guys want them. So third eye, which basically means radar stays active while aiming down this weapon's sights. The next perk we could get is missing a shot, has a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. That's called Mulligan. The next upgrade we could get is called the Grenadier. Kills with this weapon reduce the cooldown of your grenade. And the next upgrade is Luck in the Chamber. So 1 random bullet in the magazine causes considerable bonus damage. Badass. I would definitely pick that one. Army of 1. So quick unassisted kills with this weapon reduce grenade and melee cooldown, which is really good in case you guys like to use your grenades. And Zen move moment, which causes damage when this weapon increases its stability. So the more stability you have, the more damage you actually get. That's just on column 2, guys. Column 3, which is insane, you get so many more perks. So this can be 1 of 5 selected random perks. So the first one is called Snapshot. So aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. Quick draw. This weapon can be drawn unbelievably fast. And single shot sling. So switch weapons faster, move quicker while aiming, and extend mag. A larger magazine, so you get more ammunition, and lightweight. When held, this gun gives you 2 agility. That's just on column 3, guys. Column 4, we get even more upgrades. So we're able to get even 5 more selected perks that we want to get. So we could pick this one, the old frame. So for faster reload, reduces range. Braced frame, which basically means increased stability, reduces magazine size. Reinforced barrel, so increases range, reduces your stability. And refilled barrel, which basically means increases your range and slower reload though. So you get a bit of a trade-off there. And injection mode increases your stability and faster handling and reduces your range. So that's awesome. Next upgrade, guys, is column 5, which is insane. These are the last 5 more perks that we actually get from this gun. So we can pick any one of 6 random selected perks. So triple tap, randomly landing precision hits will return 1 round in your magazine. Arcreus, which basically means improve accuracy while airborne. So when you're in the air, you can just have better aiming, which is really fresh. Firefly, so precision kills with this weapon causes the target to explode. I love Firefly, guys. Rescue mag, chance to refill this magazine when critically wounded. So when you're wounded, you'll be able to refill your bullets. Life support, kills with this weapon while critically wounded have a chance to start regenerating your health. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Love that. Outlaw, precision kills with this weapon dramatically increase reload speed. 5 more perks, guys. The Underdog. This weapon gains a boost to range and handling when health is low. Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower, which is really nice. Exhumed. This weapon gains improved range and handling for short time after revival. Surrounded. This weapon gains bonus damage when there are 3 or more enemies around you, so you get even more damage. The weapon and the last one, Danger Close. This weapon gains increased reload and handling when 2 or more enemies are in close proximity. So this gun, guys, is badass. You gotta get this gun in case you guys love hand cannons. This is probably one of the best energy hand cannons, guys. What do you guys think of this gun? I think it's pretty badass. Now it's time for some amazing exotic weapons, guys. Of course, this is called the Sunshot, which is an exotic handgun, which can be equipped by all classes. It can also be transferred between characters using the bolts. Of course, we get some glimmer when we dismantle this, but of course, we don't want to do that, right? Because this is an amazing gun. I've got a bit of lore on this gun, guys. So this item has the following lore associated with it, yeah? So just bear with me, fellas. Just bear with me. So she bowed her head. Heat shimmered from her fist. A silent salute to the hive closing around her. Her eyes formed glowing jade ring. She was a sunbreaker, a mercenary from days before the city. Not like the new lights from the tower, she was wearier, but there was no rest out there, where the city lights don't reach. She and her allies were committed on their arduous, solitary task, but they could always use more numbers. Sometimes they led trinkets for the city. Meant as challenge and bribe as once, we offer you this. Come find us. She had forged the warlock gauntlets herself. Uros laughed in her face when she told her their name. She wasn't very good at names. A gun? She would forge a gun? Next, it would speak like a hammer and burn like fire. The ring of Jade's eyes closed on her. Liu Fing laughed, her arms open for a fiery embrace. Just a bit of lore on that gun, guys, in case you guys want to, hear information about it. But what do we get from this gun, and most importantly, what are the benefits from the Sunshot? Because it's a pretty badass gun. So the first upgrade we get on this bad boy is called Sunburn. So this weapon fires explosive rounds and highlights targets that take damage from Sunshot. So we have explosive rounds. Every time you shoot someone, it explodes on them. Pretty fresh. Column 1, which is the next upgrade, which is Chambered Compensator. So what does this do? The stable barrel attachment. So it increases your stability and moderately controls your recoil and slightly decreases your handling speed. So it won't be too great when you sort of your handling speed, but at least your recoil is better. So that's a trade-off. Second column of upgrades we get on this bad boy is the accurized round. So this weapon can fire longer distances, so you get more sort of range with this gun, which is pretty cool. Third upgrade we get on this bad boy is called the Sun Blast. So targets killed with Sunshot explode in solar energy. Ooh, that's badass. So when you kill someone in solar energy, the enemy right next to it will be affected as well, which is pretty good. Column 4 is called the Textured Grip. So the friction of this weapon's grip is particularly strong, so it greatly increases your handling speed and slightly decreases stability. So handling is good, but your stability is bad. So I would say it's an okay trade-off. Column 5, which means your default ornament, so restores your weapon to its default appearance. So you're actually able to change the appearance of this gun. And your red dwarf means equip this weapon ornament to change the appearance of the Sunshot. So you're actually able to change how it actually looks, as you guys can tell in this image here. So you get a bit of customization. To be honest, guys, a little bit disappointed with the sort of upgrades you get on this one compared to the other one that I just showed you. The only thing I do like about this gun, of course, is targets killed with Sunshot explode in solar energy. That's a good perk to have. And the first one, Sunburn. This weapon fires explosive rounds and highlights targets that take damage from Sunshot. So that's the only advantage you get from this exotic. But what do you guys think of the Sunshot? Do you guys think it's badass, or it's just too average? Because the impact is pretty good, as you guys can tell, and the handling is fantastic. It's just, everything else was just pretty Guys, we get over here, it's called the Minuet 42. I used to the previous one called the Minuet 12. This, of course, is an upgrade from the other one. As we can tell, the impact on this bad boy is amazing, as all hand cannons are, but the reload speed is really good. That's something you definitely want with a gun like this. So, of course, this is a legendary hand cannon, which can be equipped by all classes. It can be transferred from characters. We know all that good stuff there. But we want to know, of course, the upgrades on this bad boy. First thing we get is called the adaptive frame, a well-rounded grip, reliable and sturdy. The second upgrade we call the steady hand HCS, so we get increased stability and increased handling speed on this bad boy. The third upgrade is called the true sight HCS, so balanced hand cannon sight, so we get slightly increases your range, slightly increases your stability, and slightly increases your handling speed as well. And I love this one, the crossfire HCS, so sharp hand cannon sight, so increases your range, but slightly decreases your stability and slightly decreases your handling speed as well. But for me, range is everything, especially with these hand cannons. The next one on column 2 that we get is called drop magazine. So your magazine drops on reload, wasting ammunition, but greatly increases your reload speed. So reload speed is faster, but your ammunition is worse. So I don't really know if that's a really good thing. But the flared magwell optimized for fast reloading and slightly increases your stability and greatly increases your reload speed. So I would rather pick the flared magwell instead. And of course, column 3, the next upgrade we get is opening shot. So improved accuracy and range on the opening shot of a tank. So that's an okay upgrade. And the last and final upgrade is default trader. Restores the gear to its default colors. So this gun, guys, is pretty average as well. But of course, your impact and your reload speed are the main things that you really want in this gun. And other than that, I do like the flared magwell. Slightly increases your stability and greatly increases your reload speed. But what do you guys think of the Minuet 42? What was your favorite gun in this whole series, guys? Because for me personally, I'll let you guys know that just in 1 second. Winning gun for me in the energy hand cannons has to be the Kaifeng HC3. Reason why, guys, is the amount of customization you can get from this gun is just insane. And the fact that it does kinetic damage for me is definitely a plus for me. You gotta love that, guys. Absolutely. So for me, the Kaifeng HC wins. Reason why, not just the customization, but the fact that you're able to pick between 16 random selected perks on each sort of category column, which is phenomenal. Not even the Sunshot even has that sort of customization, although it's an exotic weapon. But what was your favorite gun on this series, guys? What gun did you guys love the most? Because I would really love to know which gun really stood out to you guys. But thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. I'll be doing my next sort of video on the other hand cannons. That'll be the kinetic hand cannons that I want to show you guys. But if you guys love this video, please subscribe and just like this video because I want to show you guys more good content because I am the Loot Gamer. And I really hope you guys have a good day and God bless.